150 times. While digging, I've been really wondering if what I did on the surface was even enough. And I think I've realized something. As the day the judges inevitably look at my upgraded structures has inched closer, I've began to really worry if what I'm doing is enough. But I don't know. I think it'll be fine as long as I keep pushing forward. The hole for the mineshaft is now dug out and outlined, but it took 2 hours. I really hope that this server allows for TNT duping machines to work. Just gotta place some slime, 1 coral fan, fence here, 3 more slime blocks, a detector rail, and a minecart. Please work. Yes! How did anyone find this glitch? It's so specific of a setup. This means I can just stand on this machine and watch as it destroys the hundreds of thousands of blocks I would have had to otherwise mine by hand. And it was insanely satisfying. There were still a few blocks I had to mine by hand, but Haze 2 is an actual lifesaver. Deep Slate, on the other hand, should be insta-mineable as well. The hole the mineshaft will be built in is now fully excavated. And it's so deep, in fact, even Feather Falling 4 can't save you. Now I'm going to construct the mineshaft's walkways and platforms out of oak, just like the original design. And as I said previously, I want this updated mineshaft to be fully traversable. I want to be able to make it from top to bottom with my own 2 feet. I have some different ideas to make this possible, but I first need to make some overhanging platforms at different levels of the hole to act as floors, and then mark each cave this mineshaft passes through with an overhanging bridge. This is already looking pretty awesome, but they also sort of defy the laws of gravity. So to create support beams, I'm going to make a giant wooden scaffolding that stretches across the mineshaft's opening. That actually looks so cool, and it matches with the design of the surface as well. Now chains can hang from the support and connect to the different bridges down below. As for the platforms, I decided that they can hold themselves up with these underside beams. There's just no way to get between the bridges and platforms yet. To bring this mineshaft together even more, I have a few different ideas to actually get around it. The most simple option is a descending circular pathway that lines the walls of the mineshaft like so. And I can use this to get from the first platform to a bridge that eventually leads you into the first of many caves. Further up this pathway, I'm going to build another method to get even lower. These beams of oak logs will eventually house a water bubble elevator, of which you can use to go up and down between the upper and lower platform. Then I can create a pathway to this little cave, then another pathway to get down to this dripstone cave, and then a full staircase with multiple switchbacks to reach the final cave. But it still keeps going. This mineshaft is going to be huge. I'll worry about making it down the final 30 blocks at a later time. I now need to fix the most important part of the mineshaft: the details. I mean, normal mineshafts only have torches, cobwebs, and the occasional minecart chest to add ambience as you walk around. So I want to add stuff like glowberries everywhere, lava running down the corners, a secret dangerous platform, lush cave area, minecart tracks everywhere, some lanterns. These should go on to make the mineshaft better. It was at this point that I was losing my mind. The idea of the judges thinking my build was bad had been eating away at me this entire time. That this whole project could be all for nothing. I was worried about every little thing I did. Stuff I wasn't even thinking about before. Was it bad that I didn't have an interior to the upgraded shipwreck? Did I need more detail on the crystals? Were the minigames even made well enough? Am I even upgrading the structures properly? As I walk through the finished mineshaft, I feel like it was actually upgraded properly. I mean, I did reach my goal of making the mineshaft more traversable. It feels so much more alive and actually has a purpose, but I just don't know. Also, I don't know how the judges will feel about the fact that the minigame for the mineshaft is a literal dropper. Yes, this is the real way that you win. But still, I really want to reach my ultimate goal and show these structures with proper upgrades. And the only way I see that being possible now is by fighting to make the Woodland Mansion the best structure yet. Here we go. Now, the Woodland Mansion is supposed to be one of Minecraft's most mysterious and rare structures to find. I mean, you normally have to get your hands on a map to even find one, all for it to look like this. A big wooden box in the forest. Now, I may not have any confidence in my building skills, but I am going to try my absolute hardest to give the Woodland Mansion the upgrade it deserves.